Hello, I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's a quick look at today's top stories. First of all, 3 trampoline parks are opening in Chattanooga this year. It's part of a nationwide trend that has millions of Americans bouncing on wall-to-wall trampolines, and many offer extra activities like dodgeball course and obstacle courses. The first is set to open next month. Developer John Wise says Jump Park Chattanooga will be next door to a bowling alley in the Southside, and by the end of the summer, Wise plans to add a second location in Ooltewah. And in May, Superfly Trampoline Park will open to bouncers near Hamilton Place Mall. It's been 2 months since 17-year-old Dalton McConathy was shot to death in Ringgold, and District Attorney Buzz Franklin has not yet decided what to do in the case. Now Franklin's being urged to step aside from the case and recuse himself. Local lawyer McCracken Poston says Franklin has 2 conflicts of interest in the case. First, Franklin has a long history of prosecuting Dalton's father. And secondly, Franklin's office is also prosecuting the 2 friends who were there with the teenager when he died. Poston sent his request to Franklin and Catoosa County Sheriff Gary Sisk. He also attached the signatures of about 1,000 residents who want Franklin to present the case to a grand jury. For his part, Franklin says public opinion will not affect his decision how to handle the case. He also denies that his relationship with the teen's father will play a part in whether he will prosecute the shooter. A 95-year-old woman has been found dead in a local river. Sequatchie County Sheriff Ronnie Hitchcock says Pauline Kane was apparently trying to fetch water for her chickens. Her body was found in the Sequatchie River around 7 p.m. Monday. That was in the middle of the Arctic blast that froze much of the country. It appeared Kane was trying to fill a container with water from the river because the pipes had frozen in her house where she lived alone. Weather officials say the wind chill could have been as low as 15 degrees below zero at the time. It's unclear whether she slipped, fell, and hit her head, or had a medical problem and fell in. Her body has been sent for an autopsy to determine exactly what happened. Former Chattanooga Lookouts player Yasiel Puig begged a trooper to let him go after he was clocked going 110 miles per hour in Florida. The arrest was Puig's second for excessive speeding. The first was last spring when he played with the Lookouts. This time, Puig's mother was in the car and can be heard crying in the video. And while in the back of the police car, Puig chided himself, saying, quote, "Why do you have to drive so fast, Puig? You have to learn." Puig told the officer he would do anything to be let go and that he would never drive again if it meant avoiding jail. Last April, Puig was clocked going 97 miles per hour on Amnicola Highway in Chattanooga, but those charges were later dismissed. A 37-year-old man is in critical condition after he was shot multiple times and dropped off at Memorial Hospital. Police say Damian Cummings underwent surgery for the life-threatening injuries, and an investigation is underway. The former CEO of a Dalton manufacturing business is going to prison for violating the United States trade embargo on Iran. Mark Mason Alexander used to own Hydrojet Technology, which sold water jet cutters. According to an indictment, Alexander tried to sell the machines to 2 Iranian businessmen, and in 2008, one of his employees installed those machines in Iran. Now he's been sentenced to a 1.5 years in prison. Finally, the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile is stopping in Chattanooga this weekend. The vehicle will be at the Walmart on Gun Barrel Road on Friday and will visit both Walmarts in Cleveland on Saturday. And on Sunday, you'll be able to catch it in Athens and Sweetwater. You can visit timesfreepress.com for the full schedule. Turning to weather, today will be partly sunny with a high near 48 degrees. The low tonight will be around 36. That's it for today's newscast. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news all day long at timesfreepress.com.